Poetic landscapes, inspiring stories, mindful insights, conscious creating. Whether you're seeking tips, tidbits, or techniques to elevate your life, become leading-edge creators or gain a deeper understanding of law of attraction, this space is dedicated to supporting your journey, where every thought is a seed and every feeling is a blossom, in the garden of endless possibilities. Stay tuned.
How would you know you're seeing clearly if you didn't see not clearly? How would you appreciate the clarity that you found if you hadn't lived in some sort of discord? How could you live other than living in alignment with Source? Know that you are an extension of Source.
Welcome to Infinite Consciousness, a daily inspirational podcast that's dedicated to helping you manifest your dreams faster through law of attraction. Thank you for joining us. We're thrilled to have you here.
Thoughts in bloom. Thought monitoring. There is no need to watch each thought, to chase them down, or to get caught. Instead, let feelings show the way, they guide where thoughts are led astray. Emotions speak in whispers clear, telling if thoughts align or veer. When discord rises, take the cue, and shift your focus to what feels true. Negative feelings gently remind that harmony is left behind. In that moment, pause and see where thoughts can flow more easily. By tuning into what feels right, thoughts will serve and lift to light. So let emotions lead the day and find a path that feels okay.
Prepare to be taken on a journey where anything is possible, and every turn brings you closer to a spark of curiosity, a twist of tale, or a choice that changes everything.
What if the secret to a peaceful mind isn't about controlling every thought, but rather about letting your emotions guide you? Join us on a journey through the serene village life of Selene, a thoughtful woman weighed down by the constant battle in her mind. Her quest for mental tranquility leads her to James, a wise friend with a calming presence who introduces her to a transformative approach. Instead of wrestling with every worry, let your emotions serve as your compass. Together, we explore how Selena learns to shift her focus away from anxiety and frustration, discovering that peace comes not from control, but from understanding and aligning with her true desires. Throughout this episode, we unravel Selene's story as she embraces this newfound perspective, experiencing a profound change in her mental state. With James's guidance, she realizes that negative feelings aren't flaws within her, but signals that her thoughts are misaligned. This realization lightens her burden, allowing her thoughts to flow more naturally toward contentment. As she practices this emotional guidance, Selene finds herself feeling lighter and more in harmony with her surroundings. Tune in to discover how you too can harness the power of your emotions to guide your thoughts towards a more fulfilling and peaceful life.
In a peaceful village by a slow-moving river, there lived a woman named Selene. She was thoughtful and caring, but recently, she had grown frustrated with her own mind. Her days were filled with countless thoughts, many of them doubts or worries. Selena believed that in order to live a happy life, she needed to monitor every thought and make sure each one was perfect. She would catch herself worrying, then try to push it away, only to find the same thought coming back, stronger than before. One afternoon, feeling exhausted from the constant mental battle, she sought advice from an old friend, James, who was known in the village for his wisdom and calm presence. She found him tending to his garden, his hands covered in soil, yet his face at peace. "James," she said, sitting down beside him, "I feel like I can't control my thoughts. They just keep coming, and I try to stop them, but it's overwhelming. How can I make sure my mind stays in the right place?" James smiled softly, wiping his hands and sitting with her. "Selene," he began, "you don't need to control every thought. Thoughts are like clouds in the sky, they come and go. Instead of trying to chase or catch each one, pay attention to how you feel." Selena looked puzzled. "How I feel?" "Yes," James nodded. "Your emotions are like a compass. They tell you whether the thoughts you're thinking are in alignment with your deeper desires. When you feel good, content, joyful, at peace, it means your thoughts are in harmony with what you truly want. But when you feel uneasy, anxious, or upset, it's a sign that your thoughts are out of alignment. Selena thought about this for a moment. So, if I feel bad, it's not because something is wrong with me, but because my thoughts are off. Exactly, James said. When you feel that discord, it's a signal, not something to fight. All you need to do is gently shift your focus. Find a thought that feels a little better. It doesn't have to be perfect, just something that brings a sense of relief. The more you do this, the more your thoughts will align naturally with your true desires, without needing constant control. Selena sighed, feeling a bit of the weight lift from her shoulders. So, I don't have to catch every negative thought. No, James smiled. Simply recognize how you feel. If you feel off, that's your cue to guide your thoughts in a better direction. It's not about forcing them, just letting them flow to something more pleasing. In the days that followed, Selena tried this new approach. Whenever she felt anxiety or frustration creep in, she stopped trying to wrestle with her thoughts. Instead, she paused, acknowledged the emotion, and gently guided her focus towards something that felt better. Sometimes it was a memory that brought her joy. Sometimes a simple appreciation of the sunlight or a kind word someone had spoken to her. Slowly, Selena noticed a shift. The more she listened to her emotions, the more peace she found. Her thoughts became less of a burden, flowing more naturally toward the things that made her feel good. She no longer felt the need to monitor or control every thought. Instead, her emotions guided her, showing her when to adjust her focus and when she was in harmony with her deeper desires. As Selena worked through the village now, she felt lighter, more at ease. She had learned that her mind didn't need to be a battlefield. With her feelings as her guide, she allowed her thoughts to serve her, moving in the direction of well-being and peace.
And now, your tip for today.
There is no need to constantly monitor or control every thought. Instead, attention should be given to how one feels, as emotions serve as clear indicators of whether thoughts are in alignment with broader intentions. Negative emotions signal that current thoughts are out of harmony with deeper desires. When this occurs, it's important to recognize the discord and shift focus to thoughts that feel better, ultimately serving in a more beneficial way.
Love this tip of infinite consciousness? Desire more? Never miss an opportunity to deepen your understanding and alignment. It's a beacon for those seeking to illuminate their path and live a life resonating with deliberate leading-edge creators. Head over to your favorite podcast platform and subscribe. By tuning in, you can expect to find inspiration, support, and guidance on your journey to living a life that is authentically yours. Furthermore, it not only explores the poetic landscapes of growth and manifestation, but also provides tangible techniques to bloom your desires into reality. Embrace the wisdom and continue on the journey of crafting a crystal clear life. You are appreciated. Thank you.